Good afternoon and welcome to today's mindfulness session. So this session will be about 20 minutes, no longer than that. So let's just start by getting ourselves comfortable, making sure your phones are switched off on silent, unplugging anything that might disturb you, and giving yourself permission just to have this 15-20 minutes to yourself, just for you. And then settling comfortably into your seat. So you might have decided to sit in a chair, you might be sitting on the floor, you might be sitting on the settee or on your bed. It really doesn't matter. But I'd just like you to be comfortable enough so that you can relax. But also I want your spine to be upright so you can be alert and receptive to this practice. So you're not going to fall asleep. So your sitting bones, your buttock bones, will be both on the surface that you're sitting on. So try not to be tilted to one side or the other with your hips and your pelvis. Make sure you can plant right down onto your buttocks, onto your sit bones. Feet touching the floor. So adjust the legs so that the feet can rest on the floor. If they don't touch the floor, put something underneath your feet, some cushions, blocks. So you're just setting the foundations for your body. Be comfortable and relaxed for this session. Hands resting on your legs, on your lap, maybe on the desk or on the arms of the chair. Whatever's comfortable, just give your hands something to rest on. So your shoulders can relax down away from the ears. Just being comfortable, giving yourself permission to be physically comfortable, but also open and receptive to my teaching, to these words. Then bring your awareness to your head. Your head just floats effortlessly up on top of the spine. So we try not to let the head drop down. The head just floats like a balloon filled with helium. Just floats effortlessly up as the shoulders drop down and all the weight of the world sliding off your shoulders down into your hips, into your foundations, into the floor. Front of the body is open and receptive. Breastbone, the collarbones. And take your awareness to your face. Notice the quality of the face, the skin on the face softening. Maybe your eyes just become a quarter open and the little hood over the eyes, or maybe the eyes completely closed, completely up to you. Just let the eyes rest. There's nothing to see. As if you're turning your mind's eye inwards to yourself, to your body settling. Forehead soft, comfortable. Jaws, lower jawbone is heavy. Let it hang open a little bit. It's a tiny bit of space between the top teeth and the bottom teeth. Just a little space so that the tongue can rest comfortably. And your lips are lightly touching or almost touching. Just comfortable. Forehead, eyes, jaws, shoulders, hands. Settled into your seat. And take this time just to be present with yourself. Our mind is super busy. Our mind likes to have lots of things to think about. Our mind likes to flit from one thing to another, from one point in time to another. But the mind also likes to be steady. The mind also likes to be quiet. But it just needs permission. It needs a little bit of guidance. So give your mind permission to be here, to be present. Give your mind the job of being the observer of yourself as you sit. Invite your mind to turn in to look upon your body as you sit. Being present with yourself. And sometimes the mind will jump and say, oh, I should be doing something. I can't be giving myself all this attention. I should be thinking of this, planning that. And as soon as you sense your mind jumps into action, just lovingly, with a little smile in your heart, remind it it's okay. It's okay. You can just be here, be present. This is your job for the next 50 minutes. To be the observer of yourself sitting. So when you sense your mind has jumped off into action, lovingly and gently guide it back in. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Just notice that you're breathing. Just notice that you breathe in and you breathe out. How amazing is it that your body breathes all on its own without you having to do anything? Approximately 15 times a minute on average, you will breathe in and you will breathe out. And this all happens on its own. Your body knows how to breathe. But I'd just like you to pay attention to your breathing. Just notice that you are breathing. There's no right or wrong way to breathe. Your body is an expert at it. To allow your mind just to become the observer. Just noticing how your body expands a little as you breathe in. And now your body shrinks and condenses a little as you breathe out. So 3 or 4 more breaths. I wonder if you could just remain present for 3 or 4 more breaths, just noticing what happens in the body as you breathe in. Where do you experience the prominence of the in-breath? Where does your body expand as you breathe in? And do you sense a surrendering as you breathe out? Your shoulders settle. You drop down into your foundations, into your support by the seat as you breathe out. And just experiencing that. Just breathing in, breathing out. And then allow your breath just to settle and take care of itself again. And again, just being in your own presence. Your shoulders relaxed, your face soft. The parts of the body in contact with the seat. How your feet touch the floor. Where your hands are resting. Just sitting. Just being. in your own company, your own presence. Experiencing the vibrancy of the life force within you. As your mind rests into the body, go deep into your inner world, your insideness. And sense your body functioning. As well as your lungs softly breathing. Your heart beats. Being with the miraculous functioning of your body. Observe your mind thinking. Your mind wanders off into action. Just with a little smile, and guide it back. Don't get caught up in the thinking. Thinking can wait. Be present with yourself and the vibrancy of the life force within you. Your skin softening as your muscles release their grip. And the subtle pulse of life deep within the layers. Expanding, permeating outwards through the pores of the skin into outer space. And deepening back in to your inner world. The vibrancy of your life force. Enjoying your own presence. Just sitting. Just being. I invite you to just be in your own presence quietly for 2 minutes. Remembering when your mind wanders off, the moment you notice that magic moment of awareness, with a loving smile, guide it back in. Just sit and just be. And just that awareness of yourself. And then as you start to drop your awareness back down into the body, your contact to the surface you're sitting on, parts of the body touching something else. And without opening your eyes, just have an awareness of the space around you, just remembering where you are, the room you're sitting in, any sounds you can hear, any noises coming from inside the room, or maybe from further outside of the room, anything you can pick up, life going on out there. And remembering the magic of the life going on within you. And starting to deepen your breath a little consciously, starting to breathe in a little deeper, a little more fully. And breathing out, just breathing a bit more oxygen back into your body, breathing a little bit more energy back in, a little bit more awareness back to your mind, a bit more of a waking state again, just starting to move your body a little. Maybe your shoulders can lift up to the ears and down, or feel little shoulder rolls, or maybe gently easing out your neck, very gently, wherever feels nice. Maybe stretching your hands, wiggle your fingers. Maybe reaching your arms up alongside the head and give yourself a full body stretch, a little first thing in the morning stretch, maybe. Big breath in and a breath out, and let the hands come down. Bring the hands into a prayer position in front of the heart. And as you bow your head down, bringing your chin to chest, in honor to yourself and the magical life force going on within you 24 hours a day. As you open your eyes to look down, give your body a big smile, give it a big thank you. And sense your body smiling back at you as well. And as you raise your head, please take your smile with you into the rest of your day. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next week.